Good morning, colleagues, parents, and community members. Today, I want to take some time to share an urgent initiative that will transform the educational experience for some of our most vulnerable students, our long term English learners. Our strategic goal is clear and measurable. By May 2028, we will reduce Pomona Unified's long term English learner population by 25% through targeted professional development, direct classroom support, and individualized student engagement. Let me take a moment to share with everyone why this work is so critical. As of today, we have 1,477 students who are identified as long term English learner students in our district. That means that they have been attending U.S. schools for more than 6 years and have not yet demonstrated that they have proficiency in academic English. Those 1,477 students represent nearly 12% of our entire English learner multilingual student population. This number is significantly higher than Los Angeles County at 7.9% and the state of California at 10.4%. These aren't just statistics, these are our students. And we're at Gary High School. We have currently 212 LTELs who face challenges in getting access to grade level curriculum on a daily basis. These are also young people at Simons and Emerson Middle School, where 143 and 118 students, respectively, face barriers that prevent them from demonstrating English proficiency. The data that I just shared tells a sobering story. Our long term English learners score 113 points below standard on state assessments, as last reported by the California dashboard. This is a gap larger than any other subgroup except students with disabilities. Only 46% of our LTELs made 1 year's growth towards English proficiency last year, and that number declined by 4.2%. These students consistently lag behind in graduation rates and college eligibility overall. And at Pomona Unified, we find this unacceptable and we have to act now. In order to achieve our goal of reducing the population of LTEL students in Pomona Unified by 25%, we are going to have to align our resources to that purpose. And I'm going to share a little bit of what I'm requesting in terms of our LCAP funds to be used both in personnel costs and programming costs as well. I'm requesting approximately $9 to $10 million annually, plus approximately $800,000 to $1 million in specific program funding. And I want to be very transparent about how these resources will be managed legally and ethically, because it is a substantial amount of our LCAP. Nearly 10% of our local control and accountability funds will be used to support this group of students. Let's talk about personnel. The personnel that it takes to provide a comprehensive ELD program for our district of 36 schools and around 4,400 English learners requires people. So let's start with our LTEL teachers. We are going to create a position known as an LTEL TOA that will be assigned to 4 schools that have our highest LTEL populations. That would be Emerson, Simons, Pomona High School, and Gary High School. These teachers on assignment will work directly with our LTEL students in the classroom. After teaching them designated ELD, they will go from class to class in their content areas and support them directly. We're also going to be hiring 3 English learner, multilingual learner teacher specialists to lead the professional development for our 1,200 students from TK through 12 and really focus on the secondary with a specific initiative called Constructing Meaning. We will have to invest in site resource teachers and bilingual paraeducators at every school. So regardless of where an LTEL student attends school in Pomona, they have the same support as any other student. Internally at the district level, a research technician to ensure that our data integrity is high and that we meet all the compliance from the federal government through audits will be necessary. And finally, a district level coordinator position that will be known as an English learner multilingual program administrator for the department at 800 South Gary. So as you just heard, moving this initiative forward and having success for our LTELs will take substantial funds for this project to work. So I want to make sure that the community is clear on where these funds will come from. Part of the money will come from our Title I allocation from the federal government. This will primarily be used to purchase instructional materials for the Constructing Meaning initiative that we'll be implementing at our secondary schools. We will be looking to see where we can use Title III funds that are also a federal government source of monies that are designed to provide services above and beyond what a district is compelled to provide English learners. The majority of these funds will come from our local control and accountability plan, or LCAP, out of Goal 4 Action 10. And our community has access and input into how we use the funds for that goal. And we'll also be tapping into grants from the state, primarily the Educator Effectiveness Block Grant, or EEGB, that will help us provide registrations and substitutes for our classroom teachers to attend conferences where they will learn how to improve their pedagogy for long-term English learners. Every dollar will be tracked using our district's financial systems. We get audited regularly through the federal program monitoring audit that we go through usually every year. And we'll use existing structures that we have, like Late Start Fridays and district professional development days, to maximize the impact without adding additional costs for this work. The Long-Term English Learner Initiative directly aligns to our vision here in Pomona Unified. We believe deeply that every student can excel in academic and career pathways. Our mission commits us to providing a well-rounded, challenging education that develops character and integrity. Right now, our LTEL students lack authentic access to grade level content. By providing every secondary content teacher with specific training in integrated ELD strategies, we ensure equitable access to curriculum that prepares students for college and careers. This work promotes our commitment to equity by ensuring that every LTEL student receives targeted support from trained paraeducators. We are providing individualized data chats so students understand their progress, equipping all teachers with strategies that make content accessible to long-term English learners, and giving our families clear information about the reclassification process. When we succeed, these students will no longer be identified by a label. They'll be empowered learners ready to contribute to society. Let's take a moment to talk about our action plan for this work. We'll be taking a multi-year approach, and it'll include 9 action steps. We're going to partner with expert institutions to develop a research-based EL/ML master plan. We're going to continue to provide consistent professional development on the California EL roadmap, which really focuses on the integrated ELD strategies that we are going to be providing to our students. Critically, we're going to engage families as partners. LTEL teachers on assignment will meet twice yearly with parents to review student progress. We'll collaborate with local parent advocacy groups to revise and publish clear information about reclassification, and we're going to hold workshops that build parents' capacity to support learning at home. Let's take a moment to discuss our action plan and how we're going to engage our family members and educational partners. First, our action plan is a multi-year approach. We're going to be focusing on 9 action steps that will be taken over that time. Most importantly, we'll be partnering with an expert institution to develop our research-based English learner multilingual student master plan. We're going to continue to provide professional development on the California EL roadmap for our teachers and our parents so that everyone is on the same page about the integrated ELD strategies we are working hard to provide our students. Critically, we're going to engage family members and partners as partners. Our LTEL teachers on assignment will be meeting twice yearly with parents to review their students' progress. And we're going to collaborate with our local parent advocacy groups to revise and publish clear information about reclassification. We'll continue to hold workshops that build parent capacity to support student learning at home and include a monthly town hall for all EL parents via Zoom so all our families have access to the important information that we'll be providing. Progress monitoring will be rigorous. We will be monitoring monthly Lexile reading assessments through Achieve 3000, looking at quarterly grade reviews to make sure that students are on track to earn credits. Attendance is critical as we'll be monitoring the chronic absenteeism of our LTEL students, including focusing on our annual reclassification target of 15% for LTELs. And then from the state level, reviewing our English learner progress indicator so that we're increasing by 3% every year. Results will be shared quarterly with our district's English Learner Advisory Committee and annually with the Board of Education at a board meeting. Colleagues, parents, community members, I want to say thank you for taking the time to watch this video, and thank you in advance for all the hard work that we'll all do together to make sure that our long-term English learners have authentic access to the grade level curriculum that we provide our students. Many of our students, our LTELs, have been in our schools for 6, 7, even 10 years, still waiting to be recognized as English proficient. They deserve our very best effort. This initiative requires all of us. Teachers, I need your commitment to implement these strategies with fidelity. Parents, I need you to engage with your students, teachers, and attend conferences. Administrators, I need you to prioritize this work in your school plans. We all can do this together. The time to act is now. Our LTEL students cannot wait another year. Please join me in ensuring that every student, upon we unified, has the support they need to flourish. Thank you so much.